Alright people, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way you'll know when I upload the next video and you'll be supporting my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Every time I upload a new video, I'll be tweeting. Ladies and gents, welcome to JonTron Reaction. This is Architecture Tier List. JonTron by the channel JonTron Show. Yes, John is doing a tier list apparently. Yeah, this is, I don't think there's any other video like this from this channel. So it's going to be unique that he is standing there with the tier list setup. I don't know who started this, but I think only channel I've seen doing this is Tier Zoo, which is fucking awesome. The whole channel is based around the tier. So yeah, architecture tier list. It's going to be fun seeing, I guess, John's take on the tier list. You can already see, so look at those buildings, right? Yeah, lots of old structures are on the top, which I agree, right? Which are definitely, look, the pyramids there too on the top. He doesn't show the ass. I guess we'll see what the ass is later on. But yeah, remember people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe so I know which type of videos to react to more. Check out other reactions. There's a link in the description. Check out the cards, check out the ink cards. Comment down if you want to react to any specific video. Even if I don't reply, which I probably won't, too much comments, too much videos. But you know, I'll check every, you know, I guess comment. Just start with the react to. That's how I narrow it down, right? And I'm gonna react to it eventually. So let's watch it.
Hey guys, it's John, and I'm just here hopping on one of these hot trends for, you know, it gets too old. Here I'm doing this tier list meme thing that's been going around. I don't know if you've seen it. I think it was popularized by some YouTuber. It goes by the name like iDubbbz. You know, he did it on like fast food.
Really?
It goes by the name like
iDubbbz TV, huh? Okay, so he started this. All right.
Dubs. You know, he did it on like fast food. I'm gonna do it on something a little more relevant. Okay, I'm gonna be doing it on architecture. John's got interests and he's gonna insert them. Okay, here we go. Spring. Oh, where'd I go? Well, I'm back now. Where do you start in a list like this? And I say nowhere better start than the Roman Pantheon, not to be confused with the Greek Parthenon. You simple-minded freak. That was the Greeks, and that was about 500 years before that one. So I bet you feel stupid now. Greeks and Romans say, oh yeah, same time period, same people. That's you. Eras?
Who the fuck says Greeks and Romans at the same time period?
Let's not even get into eras. Alexander the Great was in between there. You don't have to know. Do you even know what Macedonia is? You fucking losers. Build me that wall to keep out the Scots, or as we called them, the Picts. This beauty was built in about 113 AD by Roman Emperor Trajan.
Yeah.
That was only 63 years after the founding of a little thing called London, or as they called it then, Londinium, because the Romans did that too. You're welcome. I'm not Italian. But you're welcome. When Nigel Chesterfield was just putting on his first fishing ship, this son of a bitch was completed. Let's go on inside. Oh, I bet your local Target don't look like that. They were like shitting in the streets at this point. This thing's got some sort of fractal honeycomb thing going on. That's a beautiful building, and it stands the test of time. I think that
they weren't shitting on the streets, right? I don't know much detail, but they had this, I guess, community places where everyone did their business, and I guess, yeah.
That sucker's gonna have to go firmly in A. So Pantheon, we're putting it in A.
Nice. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so these are not part of it. It's just there. I guess he's gonna put one by one on the. I thought, you know, these are A's, these are B's, but no, that's not the case.
Just an unbelievable start here. Next up, we're going to be looking at the one, the only, the Chrysler Building. Let's bring that up. Famous for standing tall above Manhattan, New York's long and wide avenues and streets and shit. It's got an Art Deco style, which in case you didn't know was a style they used in the 1920s for about 3 or 4 times before they gave up and just put this everywhere. Not only is this famous for having the name Chrysler, which makes...
Best thing about the newest type of, you know, I guess architectural beauty thing, the art they do, any type of design that is more complex but looks, I guess, good, like it's a painting or something, is because they're probably just, there are fuck patterns, man. Let's just do anything that we want.
may or may not have something to do with the car. I didn't look it up. But also, it was famous for being the tallest building.
I don't want to pause too much, but it does have to do with car. I mean, that building was named after the guy, not the company. But the company is named after the guy, so it's the same thing. And it was also the headquarters for the company, I think, for good enough time there.
In the world in 1930. And that's why it's going squarely in the D camp, because the Empire State Building beat it out a year later. Nice record, you held it for 25 minutes. Now this. Okay, now this is a building fitting of the name, okay, it's in the name. The Empire State needs an Empire State Building. 4,000 floors of, I'm just estimating, office buildings. So I don't even know if it's occupied. Nobody knows what's in there, you just go to the deck. I don't even know why we call ourselves
That's the New World Trade Center, right, in the background.
Empire State. Okay, yeah, I know we're good, but Silicon Valley, Los Angeles, they got a lot of money too. So, and that's two in one state. We just got this. And the Bronx, but we don't talk about that shit. With the Empire State Building, we got another A. All right, speaking of Silicon Valley,
I'm starting to think this John guy doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to architecture. Just because it's tall, it's better architecture, is that it?
Next up is San Francisco's very own Golden Gate Bridge. It's not gold.
Humboldt Bridge is better.
That would appear to be a deep red. A lot of paint necessary to do that whole thing. You had a lot of chances to figure out your mistake, okay? It's out of my hands. It's really out of my hands. I'm sorry. That one's going an F. All right, next up.
Wait, isn't the Golden Gate Bridge? I mean, I don't know, man. I get it. It's red, and when you think about it, it just feels weird. I mean, you gotta choose some other color. But now it has become an icon. Whenever somebody thinks about San Francisco, don't they just think about that bridge? I don't know.
Up Washington Monument from Washington D.C. Yep. It's a needle.
What's with the eyes thing, right? I didn't know those things existed. These two things that there's lights are coming out of it. Sometimes it just looks scary as fuck. I guess that's the place where you can climb to, and there's, I don't know, whatever the reason, but there are lights are there, right? If I remember correctly.
It's a needle. If I shall die here today, make sure to erect me a gigantic Egyptian obelisk. For all time immemorial shall recognize my love of this penis-looking structure. Washington Monument.
If you play Fallout 3, you can go to that penis.
Right in the middle. Okay, next up we got one so big I had to turn it sideways. That's the Burj Khalifa from Dubai. When the Dubanese aren't creating financial disasters for their investors by trying to make a map of the world in the ocean for some reason, they're making this. At 2007...
Map of the world? Oh yeah! Look at that shit. Australia's bit bigger, but alright. This is Antarctica. I don't know. It's probably Antarctica, close to Africa, right? Where the fuck is Australia then?
Make a map of the world in the ocean.
That's Australia?
Ocean for some reason, they're making this. At 2,722 feet, this son of a gun is the biggest building in the world. Now I know what you're thinking. That looks like the bad guy's house from Half-Life 2. And you know what? You're probably right. Here's a video of a man scaling this building for no reason. Good luck with that, dude. I'm gonna stay right here on the ground. You wearing a Red Bull hat? I don't see any Red Bull hat. You just doing this for fun? You crazy? You out of your mind? Oh, a simple gust of wind! And that brings me to the Shard.
Seriously, I've gone to the higher places, right? And sometimes, wind is too strong that, I don't know, that sometimes I panic. How the fuck do you climb the top of Burj Khalifa, right? And what if there's a strong wind coming? I don't know. I get it that they have that, harness and things, but still. Even with the harness, you'll be, I guess, stuck there until somebody comes up there and, I guess, rescue you.
Situated in merry old London. Ah, doesn't that just remind you of Queen Victoria, tea and biscuits? Oh, I'm sorry, did I say Queen Victoria? I think I meant the Eye of Sauron.
Seriously.
At least it's been given a name based on what it is, unlike Golden Gate over there. All right, Shard, you're an E. Deal with it.
Okay, seriously, with the Shard, right? This is the problem that I have with modern structures, right? In the old structures were beautiful, smooth, sublime. This one Look at this, at the top for conveniency or maybe mechanical, I guess disadvantage or whatever that was. There are gaps, look at that. Right, this doesn't look that pretty. Look at these gaps here and there. I mean, look at the old structures, gigantic big structures, but old structures. They are seamless, smooth. It's proper art. This, newer structures, I like it, sure, but I don't know if I can justify it by, comparing with the old structures, right? I mean, I know there are, real element goes into it, why old structures are really smooth and good and why newers are a bit like this. Yeah, well, yeah.
Remind you of Queen Victoria, tea and biscuits. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say Queen Victoria? I think I meant the Eye of Sauron. At least it's been given a name based on what it is, unlike Golden Gate over there. All right, Shard, you're an E. Deal with it. While we're on horrendous modern architecture, please take a look at, I'm not even gonna call it by its name. I just refer to this thing as the Jenga Building. I see it all the time, and it looks like a gigantic game of Jenga. Who comes up with it?
Oh my
Build
God.
something nice. You see this, you see that, you see this thing. That's nice. That's what a nice building looks like. You are the worst, the ugliest thing. You pollute the skyline. F. You're with Golden Gate. Get that son of a...
Where is that from though? Look at that. I mean, how much, I guess beams and things they had to put in there to strengthen the structure for you to do that. Way too unnecessary. I get it, the Jenga thing, right? Like it's, oh, look at that, it's cool. But like John's right, it does look ugly if you do that. Just because you can make a shape doesn't mean it's the right thing to do, I guess. It's just weird.
All right, we're getting a little negative here, all right? I want to do something a little bit lighter in tone. So let's go for the Budapest Parliament House. Hey, okay. Oh, mama, how do you say in Hungarian?
Nagyon epikus.
This is the Hungarian Parliament Building. Okay, it is a neo-Gothic, meaning it's not actually Gothic, but it's a Gothic revival, okay? It's a revival, much like the classical revival in most of America. This beautiful, spanning building sits as the crown of the Danube River, which I am currently standing on and now skating on. You know what that's gonna be? That's gonna be our first S-tier building, even though it's a bit slippery over there. S for slippery. Speaking of Parliament buildings, let's talk about the Scottish Parliament building. Wow, you trying to run the government or are you playing Gary's mod? All sorts of angles and shit stapled on top of each other. Yeah, I guess the old Parliament building just wasn't functioning. Just looked crap. The best thing about this building is that it was over budget, over time, and they're thinking about...
Oh my God, what the fuck is this? What? Why do people think art is confusing, right? I mean, oh, this is a great art building, and there's always some weird shit like this. Look at that, upside down stairs type of thing and all that. What the fuck is this?
Demolishing it. No, I'm not kidding, by the way. For actually, that third thing is probably good news. Right here, right here.
Yeah.
Below, a little bit below F, but not quite. Okay, yes.
Below
That's where
F.
that belongs. Damn, we're not even halfway through. There's a lot of these left. Jeez, I think the only way to get through this on time is by doing a quick fire round. First up, St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow, Russia. Very nice. I didn't know they built the Tetris building in real life. Cool. I like Tetris too, dude. That's an A. Taj Mahal, one of the most stunning buildings in the world. Man made it for his beloved dead wife. So we're gonna put that in D and C at the same time for deceased, like his wife. JonTron, that's a solid C.
Alright, it's a tomb, I think. Yeah, it's a tomb. The king said, fuck it, make a tomb and massive it, and now it's a wonder of the world.
D. Try harder, dude. Angkor Wat, Cambodia, as in Angkor. What? Girl, this place is crazy. Put that in B for beautiful. The Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, Spain. In Barcelona, España. This one reminds me of King Triton's palace from The Little Mermaid. That's the one now everyone associates with seeing wieners in. So, what can I say? Solid B for that one for me. That's clever. It swam like a frickin' fish. Whoa, what's that? Is that a UFO? Try again. More like an IFO. That's the Space Needle from Seattle, Washington, USA. Sad to say that's firmly on the ground, nowhere near space. Bring that sucker down to E for extraterrestrial. Got him! Next up, Museum of Pop Culture. What better way to celebrate art than by encasing it inside of gigantic metallic used tissues? Wow, I'm stunned, I'm in disbelief. I'm just straight up gonna get rid of that one from the list. See it. Leaning Tower of Pisa?
So that is worse position than F, not even on the list.
Ma, I'm a tourist! That's right. That tower is now heading on a ballistic missile to a hangar in Area 51. The Italian government naively allowed me to become large for this joke. Little do they know I was a spy operative. We will find out how you made this tower lean. And from the Leaning Tower of Pisa, we move on to the Pyramids of Giza. Incredible, majestic, and ancient. Very ancient, in fact. Some people estimate these are up to 4,500 years old. Some people actually think aliens put these here, which is why I say not everyone should be allowed to vote. You're telling me you came all the way through space-time and you could just muster a couple fucking rocks? Bad alien, bad. This is for not leaving us the vaccine to the bubonic plague. Those are going in A. Great Wall of China.
At least pyramids are A. I would lose my shit if they went any lower, right? I like John, right? Where his mind is. Old, good structures are definitely top tier. While the newer, I guess, shinier looking structure, but who are, like I said, weird and, inconvenient, like this shard and things like that, is very low. And I agree because, there is, a real thing behind this. I was going to talk about it before, but I thought, I'll talk about it later. So there you go. When most countries became democratic, right, then making a structure sole purpose for it to being aesthetically good looking, it's not justifiably good thing. You can justify that in front of people, right? Like, I'm making this structure and I'm spending more money to that just to make it look more pretty. No, you have to have some kind of a sensible thing to it. Efficiency. Like, I'm making this building, right, for this purpose, and it makes sense, and then I'm gonna spend some money to make it look good. That's what the newer structures are, and it's kind of understandable. Before, kings and I guess emperors don't give a shit, right? Money, fuck money. I just want to make this massive structure for my wife and the tomb for my wife. Fuck it, who's going to say no? So older structures are, beautiful because that's what they were designed for. What they are for, that doesn't matter much. What matters is I'm, setting out an example. Like I'm building something for my, I guess to flex, let's just say. That's why older structures are really good. All these structures are fucking really great looking because of that. Newer structures have to be, I guess, commonsensical, right? It has to make sense on the, I guess, paper in front of Senate.
I mean, it's a cool wall, but I don't know about great. You can just walk around it. Solid try, though. That's a C. Okay, we got...
I don't think they were trying. I think they were trying to stay alive against the Mongols.
Minecraft Buckingham Palace. I like this one because it's made of blocks. Okay, never mind on that one. Notre Dame originally. A.
Oui.
Notre Dame during its fire stage. I don't know about that one. I think that's a C.
No.
Not as good as the original.
No.
Notre Dame...
Oh, the best thing on Notre Dame is that they're going to use Assassin's Creed Unity as an example to, see how the Notre Dame actually was. And take, I guess, guidance from that. That's how fucking good the game was, and Ubisoft is in world making, that they're going to use that because it was so fucking accurate.
After fire.
Vive la France! Vive la République!
You tried to destroy it, but you only, in the end, made it stronger. Forbidden City, Beijing, China. Wow. Very forbidden looking. F. Pyongyang Ice Rink, North Korea. Not only did you starve your people, but you also made them think they were getting a space mountain, and when they got there, all they got was a stinking ice rink. That goes in F for feed your people, please. Aoyama Tech.
Alright, isn't that the biggest stadium or something? But there is no sport that happened there, right?
Technical College, Tokyo, Japan. I mean, how are they gonna know you do technical work if your school doesn't look like a Mobile Suit Gundam? Just saying. That's gonna go in B for the grade they most likely give you there when you did A+ work by the rest of the world's standards. Every modern apartment building.
You fools were too blind to see.
Every modern office building.
That soon we would be left with nothing but ashes.
You know what this cool little town in Austria needs?
Goofy's house. Goofy.
Yeah, about the modern office buildings. That just remind me that for years all the office buildings are just cubicles, right? I remember Conan did an episode, I guess 20 or so years ago, I guess an outtake thing, where he just went to certain office and there were cubicles there, and only the pillars had the numbers like A, B, or C, so it's easier for people to know where they are. Otherwise, it's just line of cubicles and nothing else. It was such a fucking depressing office. And over time, people realize that this is the case. That's why nowadays office have, I guess, more, but there are plants there, some good artistic thing here and there. Some even have gyms and shit like that. I don't know, just to make it less depressing. And cubicles are in a way that it doesn't depress people. I don't know. So one day people just realize, holy fuck, what is this? We are keeping these people in like they're animals or something, like chickens in in their place. I don't know what the place is called before they get killed. This is like that.
I want to hang out with you. Let's hang out. You have the PS1. Mom says I can hang out at your house. My mom's a drug addict. Goofy's house rocks! Firmly in the S rank.
Oh my god.
Now this one down.
Goofy's house at an S tier. Oh my god.
A building that looks like an elephant. It's called the Elephant Tower in Hoang Cham Phon, Khet Katuchak, Krung Thep Maha Nakhon 10900 Thailand. It looks kind of like an elephant.
Oh yeah, okay.
Vaguely in the shape of an elephant.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, I like that. It's such a simple, like pillars, and it's such a simplistic thing, but just a bit of difference here. And that kind of makes you think like, okay, eyes, trunk, I kind of see that. That is great.
At it. Really, it really looks more like just like a big M. How do you think the people in this part of the building feel when they clock in? Ah, well, many buildings have been made before in the shape of an elephant. They've probably got the science figured out. I don't know why I should hold this particular elephant building to scrutiny. I shan't come careening out the bottom of my office block at 45 miles an hour towards the hard pavement. And my head shan't become a melon upon impact. Put it in E for elephant, I don't care. Great. Have we done it? One more. The Cathedral of St. John the Divine, Manhattan, New York. It's my house. That's my house.
It's great.
I didn't make it up. That's my house. Ethan said so. It's on record.
Put it higher.
Take a look at this fucking place, dude. This is where JonTron lives. Can you believe the ego in this guy? Can you believe the ego in JonTron?
John the Divine.
Like, get real, dog. Do you really think you're entitled to this?
He even came up to me, pointed a camera at my face in a restaurant, confusing the hell out of me. It's my house.
Yo, John. Yo, what the fuck, dude? I went over to your house earlier today and you were like, you didn't let me in, dude. It was fucked up.
Are you serious?
Let's put this where it belongs. I didn't make the rules. This goes in Goku rank. All right? Let's get it up there. Keep on going. Yeah, there we go. Goes in Goku rank. That's how this works.
They're bigger.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. I think this is overall, like a pretty fair, well thought out list.
Well, apart from Goofy stuff, I guess it's about right. Yeah, it's about right. I like it.
So,
I don't agree with Taj Mahal being so low, but yeah, all right.
Tell me what you think down in the comment section. And you can subscribe and hit the bell icon. I doubt it fucking does anything, but you can hit the bell icon.
Wait a minute, what? John had 6.5 million subscribers in 2019 August. This is 2021 is done and he just has 6. Why doesn't he gaining faster subscribers now? What, he's not putting videos faster or something? I don't know.
I doubt it fucking does anything, but you can hit the bell icon. If you like what I do on this channel, please consider supporting my awesome sponsor, ExpressVPN, because without them, I wouldn't be able to sit here and do this nonsense for all of you. And you know what else I couldn't do without them? That's right, protect my information online from malicious hackers.
Yeah, people, go to expressvpn.com/JonTron, support this channel, I guess. John is great. I like his mind where he's going with the tier list. He could have easily gone with the, all the modern structures are great. I'm glad he didn't. I like the modern structures, I'm not gonna lie. They are fucking awesome. They're modern, as it's in the word, right? But still, the older structures are just better, right? Artistically, I guess, beauty way, it's just better. And there's a reason, like I explained, that, the kings and emperors made it. They don't care about money and budget at the point, so they made it. Nowadays, if people want to do something, I guess, they have to justify it, whether to a government, if somebody's personal making it, they have to justify it to a company or something. So yeah, you can't just spend all the money just for it to look good. Alright people, that was architecture till this JonTron by the channel JonTron Show. If you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. Check out the reaction, there's a link in the description. Check out the cast, check out the in cards, and yeah, I'll see you next time.